Daria Banyashrala out of Lions Den camp with one of the brothers from Lions Den.
Shalom.
Brother Akkad. We're gonna just doing we're just gonna do a little sit down. The title is Remain Consistent and Remain in Existence. But first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and to the Son in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. Call,
Ka.
Alayim,
Alayim.
La,
La.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Bahasham,
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
Bahasham,
Bahashim.
Ha,
Ha.
Racha,
Raka.
Kodash,
Kodash.
Ma, Ma.
Ma.
A double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well. A double honor to our elder as well, a hard one by Yasharala down here in the Lions Den camp. And it's sincere the water to the Akim, the Aquatim, and the Bunyan, who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity. The water and Shalom. Scripture of
Yeah, you wanna all right, we're gonna jump right in at Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
And Salakia, this lesson was inspired by something that Zaquan said in his lesson. Remain consistent and remain to remain in existence, and that was one lesson that he was doing to exhort any Akim or Aquathium who are feeling down or are plagued with the haven't fully put away that fleshly mind. All right, so reread that.
Yeah, God, it's Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
All right, you should you shouldn't feel complacent. You shouldn't feel I don't say fulfilled, but at the same time you should always think to yourself, what more can I do for the Lord? All right, of course you don't want to be overly righteous, but you want to say to yourself, what more can I do for the Lord? And with that, you don't want to get bogged down by life, because we have to keep on the forefront of our mind that those who endure to the end shall be saved. All right, so while we're living in this captivity, we just want to keep our head down, keep working. We'll keep our head up, I should say. Keep looking towards the Lord, keep looking towards the sky, because that's where our salvation is going to come. All right, and we have to keep enduring until the end. All right, until the end of this captivity, until the end of this kingdom be done with.
Right, and I want to read Matthew 24 and 14. It says, in this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. And I'm bringing it out because that's the time we in now, and that's what we got to pay attention to. It ain't no time to be playing and lollygagging, because we see everything happening before our eyes. We're seeing the words of the Lord come into effect. The prophecies unfolding, and we know that the day of judgment is at hand. And before that, Jacob's trouble and everything is to come. Hey, we got to be prepared. It ain't no time to slack. You got to make your ark ready. You know what I mean? You can't be lackadaisy or whatever the case may be. Hey, it's time to what is it? Nearer than when you once believed. When you first believed, hey, you've been in it now. You've been walking the walk. Ain't no time to look back now. Like you said, don't look back. You got it.
This is I got you get the Proverbs 15.
All right.
So this is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. And again, this is going based off the exhortation that the elder did. We shouldn't we gotta stop not doubting ourselves, but doubting the Lord. Because when we do doubt ourselves, and when we doubt ourselves, we're doubting the Lord. We're doubting that the Lord can make us pure. We're doubting that the Lord can make us clean. We're doubting that the Lord can put us on that right path. We're doubting that the Lord's words can be a light unto our path. The way I think it was the Apostle Paul, it was either Paul or Peter that said, I pray that the Lord's word be a light unto my path. All right, so we have to keep our faith in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 20. I'm gonna start at verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. And with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. So people are out here filled with the lusts and the vanities of their own mouth, of their own actions. All right, they're filled off of lies, off of deceit, All right, but we have to be filled with that manna from heaven. We have to be filled with that living water, with that bread. I want to make sure we're filled with that. All right, sobriety of the mind, a sober mind. Verse 21. There, and this was the point. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So if being awakened to the truth, and you're in your walk, and you're putting yourself down, and you're saying negative stuff, or you're thinking, I'll say you're meditating on negative stuff, or you might say something that's doubtful towards yourself. You got to stop that. All right, we have to when we're alone, and when we are alone, we have to uplift ourselves. All right, we have to pray to the Lord when we feel when we sense ourselves, or we catch ourselves doing something like that. We can stop it right there, go to a scripture, or go break into a fast, or something that's gonna pick our spirits back up. All right, did you about to say
And yeah, you gotta understand the Lord said He chastened those He loved. So if you going through any type of trouble, it's the Lord dealing with you. You rather have Him dealing with you than the enemy dealing with you.
Sure.
You rather be in His hands than
And we just talked about what Esau trying to put heads on different people's body and shit from the lesson that I think all the other camp just did.
What he said? Yeah, right. He says what is a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Dreadful thing to fall into the hands.
So you wanna be doing the things that's pleasing to the Lord, So in that day you'll be found worthy.
No guile in my mouth.
Right? Or have mercy, because I don't, ain't everybody worthy of death. Pretty much. So where we at? Proverbs 15 and 1. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Hey, you got it. Go ahead. Well, when you're speaking to somebody, you don't got to be harsh with a person. That you can just give them the truth. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to understand the truth is the truth. But no matter how, what do you say? Though my, I can't think of. He said, though my words be rude, though I'm rude in speech, but I still can't remember the exact verbatim of it.
I think it's in First or Second Corinthians. I put that scripture in there for a specific reason, and it was dealing with something that Zaquan said in his lesson. I forget what it was, but the thing that's coming to my head right now is, again, speaking the words into yourself. Because sometimes we might speak to ourselves or loud. We'll say our thoughts out loud to ourselves. We got to make sure that those thoughts are pushing towards the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not doubting ourselves, not putting ourselves down, not thinking about what something said. Not thinking about what other people say about us. All right, because the same things that they say about us is the same thing they said about Yahushua. Oh, he a drunkard. No, it gone. Yeah, he a drunkard. Oh, he a bum. It's the same thing that they say about us. They see us in this lowly condition. All right, and they can't see past it. So we don't really. There's no reason to mind those people, to mind their eyes and mind their words, but they have no weight to them. All right, that's what it says. A soft answer turns away.
Yeah, this Proverbs 15 and 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath.
Right. So not only to other people, but also to yourself. All right, and keep going.
But grievous words stir up anger.
So we want to make sure that we're in a mindset that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I said, a spirit that Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave unto us, a spirit of love, spirit of order, spirit of power. All right, and then also going and speaking to other people when you're exhorting them, or just in your day-to-day life, and somebody's stepping to you, all cross-eyed, you have to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Make sure that you're seasoning your words properly to an individual. All right.
Luke 14.
I got that. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 28. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" All right, and I brought that up because the name of the Lord is a righteous tower, and those who run into it are safe. All right, and when you come into this, you have to count the cost that tower that you're building. A tower, well, I should say the tower is already built. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But we have to make sure that the tower we're building for ourselves, all right, to be watchmen upon that castle. We have to make sure that we're counting the cost. Make sure, what's it say, whether we have sufficient to finish it. All right, we want to make sure that you have sufficient to finish it. All right, I see a lot of I see a lot of Instagram Israelites. All right, I see a lot of social media Israelites they're only doing it just because it's trendy right now. All right, or just because it gets them carnal fame or carnal riches. All right, they're not truly doing it for the salvation of their souls, and they're not truly teaching it for the saints, for the salvation of souls, for the coming of Yahweh, for the ushering in of the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, they're all doing it. They're only doing it to fill whatever wickedness they have within them. All right. Keep going. You going? It's like
they gotta count the cost as you can't just start something and go half-ass in it either. And everything you gotta, especially with this truth is some when you walk with your path in life and you see people lost in the congregation of the dead, that should be something that push you more. You know what I'm saying? So you hope and you pray that the Lord keep you and He keep you in doing. You know what I'm saying? Steadfast. You know what I mean? And that hope. You know what I'm saying? Being a prisoner of hope to make it. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. It's like like we see the time is now, man. The time is now. You know what I mean? That's what it is. We got to be prepared for what's coming. You know what I mean?
And
you got it. Go ahead. You got it.
No. Again, this lesson is remain consistent to remain in existence. All right, so taking all this so that way you can better do your videos, throughout the week. All right, so you can better pray, better better teach. All right, not just out on the highways and byways, but in your day-to-day life as well. All right, we have to remain consistent in the spirit and truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so we can remain in existence in the spirit and truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So our our light, our candle doesn't get cut. All right, or our silver cord get loose. We want to make sure that we're remaining consistent in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so we can remain in the existence of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, because only the Lord can take away the body and the soul. All right, and so because in that movie, I forget which one, it was the Avengers, I forget which one, but Thanos, he snapped everybody out of existence. The thing was, everybody still remembered everybody that existed. When the Lord do it, nobody's gonna have no memories. Nobody's gonna have no memory of you. You're just gonna be out of people's minds. All right.
2 Timothy.
Kind of good.
All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach.
We have to endure these hard times that we're in right now. All right, they say what strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create good men. And right now we're in those hard times, and we have to endure this hardness as a good soldier, so we can mold ourselves into those good men, so that we can make those good times. But this time there won't be weak men created. It's only going to be strong men and strong women and strong children who are and we're gonna flourish in an everlasting in a kingdom of eternity under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Keep going.
Yeah, this is second. I'm gonna just start from the top.
Go on.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
No man that warreth, and right now we're warring in the spirit. All right, entangled himself with the affairs of this life. All right, so going out there on the highways and byways teaching the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. You're not gonna go somewhere, or you're not gonna entangle yourselves with the snares and the traps of this world. All right, you're not gonna go down there and get what's the name, you know. You're not gonna go to a fresh, how about to say a fresh fry, a shrimp cook off, you know, shit like that, you know. You're not gonna indulge in the philosophies and the doctrines of wickedness as well. All right, we want to make sure that we're keeping our eyes single. We want to make sure that we're keeping our minds sober. All right. Did you go to 4?
Yeah, that was
Okay,
4
bet.
right there. No man that war entangled
Okay,
himself.
that's
You
a
got,
bit.
you
Taking
get this one?
himself and that he may be pleased. All right,
Yeah,
come.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so I got the Romans.
Romans.
Yeah. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye may present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Reasonable. So it's just step 1. It's a reasonable service. All right. Verse 2, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So we have to make software update. We have to rewire our brains. We have to renew our minds. All right. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, that acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. People forget about the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. People think they have free will, but the only will that is being fulfilled is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. And going back up, give your bodies you give your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So if there are any Akim who are doubting themselves about going out on the highways and byways teaching, or you doubting yourself about doing a video, or you doubting yourself in any way, shape, or form about how you can perform for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, stop doubting yourself, because ultimately you're doubting Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So stop doubting Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Pray for more hope. Pray for more faith. Pray for more strength. All right. There's nothing wrong with praying for more hope and more faith. All right. I pray for it all the time. We got to continuously endure this hardness as a good soldier. All right. And I'm gonna reread that one because I see that a lot of I'll say men, a lot of men who are in the truth, and I say that because I see like a lot of social media Israelites, but a lot of men in the truth, they're very fervent when it comes to making videos, like keyboard warriors, making videos, making posts, they can do that fervently. But when it comes to going out on the highways and byways, standing 10 toes for what they believe in, it's a different thing that they don't want to do it. All right, but going to the more sincere and the more truthful Akim, who are really in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, just do it. Don't talk about it. Don't be about it. Just do it. All right, it's because you're gonna have a whole bunch of gobbledygook in your mind. Oh, I gotta just do it. All right, that's all you boom. That's it.
That's what he said. We fought war after the flesh.
Come
on. Spirit, all in that battle.
Come on. We always in a battle of the spirit and the flesh. And the main thing that trumps it is just by doing it. The spirit come on you to do a lesson, do it. Spirit come on you to pray, do it. Spirit come on you to read, do it. All right, and as soon as you like, well, that's the flesh trying to mess with you. All right, so anytime you have that the spirit jump on you, and we can be made aware of the spirit jumping on us because we have that desire to do something for the Lord. All right, and we have to make sure that we channel that energy properly. Kind of like what's the name? You've seen those who are familiar with the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. Firebenders, they had the ability to do lightning, but before they were able to create the lightning themselves, they had to learn how to channel the lightning. So they had to go up on a high mountain where there was a lightning storm, and when the lightning struck them, they had to train on how to let it flow through them and go out the other end. And that's the same time. That's the same thing we're doing. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua flows into us, and and we're mastering the ability to have it flow to not only stay within us, so that way we can be a light in this dark kingdom, but also kind of flow through it, so we can give the water to another brother or to another sister. Give the bread to another sister. Okay, go ahead.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracle.
Come on.
Speak his words.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a precept?
No, I just
Okay, come on.
my bad.
No, you good. Well, with that, I want to add those scriptures. And again, this is an exhortation based off of exhortation that the elder did. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep praying, keep fasting. Go and just do it. Go out there, go on the highways and byways. Do your videos, pray, fast, and all supplication, because we're almost out of this place. All right, we're very, very close to the end. The dollar about to collapse, Lord willing to be soon. America about to go into war, like real hot war, Lord willing to be soon. Con. So praying, hope the lesson was edifying. So on.
Shalom.